shortest days to film a home tour because they're literally right outside doing yard work, but time is of the essence, and by the time I get this video posted, I don't even know if we're gonna be living here, so I'm just gonna film it today and be done with it. One of the downfalls of our little entry alcove here is it's very dark. We don't have any light coming in from this side of the house. There's no windows, so when you first walk into this entry hallway, you really need this light on. We have a little homemade laundry stick here hanging up, and then behind there we have a little coat rack that I normally had used for my work bags and stuff, and we usually kept it in the dining room area, but it's since been just relocated here. To the inside of the front door, we just have a little table to just stick some handy things, and we have a side closet here, and then my cat is sitting on this entry bench here where we just keep our shoes. Inside this first closet is our winter coats. We have some winter gear up there. It's just some hand towels, cleaning supplies, and on the floor here is the bulk of our cleaning supplies. This definitely could be better organized, but it is what it is at this point. Right across from where you enter is the laundry room. I can definitely tell you this room is not super clean, but it's better than it was. And we just have our washer and dryer here. Francisco tends to use this room for his changing space in the morning, and he just has a lot of clothes stored in here. Even though we've tried to work on this, I still see he has pants and stuff stacked up in here. But we're not gonna have a laundry room pretty soon, so I think he's just going to have to figure something else out with this situation. Leading in from the entry hall, first you come to the half bath here, and it is just a pretty simple half bath situation. Pretty small, just a pedestal sink and a toilet. We have this cute little alcove here that I don't think we ever really figured out how to decorate. It has a little light on top. It's a cute feature, but we just didn't really have anything to put there. And now we're leading into the main living space. On this wall here, next to this mirror, we have, it's mostly just our like travel decor shelf. We have some of the albums that I've made from our previous trips. Picture of baby Zorro. And then we just have shelves and shelves of all of our decor from travels across the US, Japan, China, Chile, everything in between. Here's a print from Paris. Our little dining room space. I had a couple of prints framed for Francisco. These are both from Iceland. And then we just have our dining room and table set. Table originally from IKEA, chairs from Target. We stained this table. It came out probably darker than we should have done it, but oh well. This wall here, this is a print from China, and this table is something Francisco made me, and right now it's just kind of being used for some general like office type storage. I've started charging my devices here, keep my cameras here, and this table does have a lid that opens, so I keep some supplies in here as well. From the dining area, we lead directly into the kitchen. There is a door here that links to the garage. Francisco is at work, so the garage is empty, but pretty typical. It's not too crowded in here, but it does have some cleaning that needs to happen sooner rather than later. The refrigerator displays all of my collection of magnets. These are kind of a spillover from the main collection, which is on the front. And this has a representative magnet from each country and from each state and each province that I've been to. This is our pantry. Again, it's not perfect, but it is better than it was. We did spend some time organizing it not too long ago. We are on an end unit, and so we do have this little space here with some windows, so that's nice. We have a couple of plants. We are both so surprised this plant is still alive. It kind of survived quarantine from the pandemic at my office until it was rescued. We've been growing some sage, and here's our little wine shelf. And Colby loves to hide out in bags, and my friend Jordan always donates a bag for him whenever she sees us. And so on this side of the kitchen, I do up here have some tins that we've collected from our travels from Australia, London, Paris. We recently located the coffee maker over here. It used to be more on that side. So we do love our kitchen. Like, it's not extraordinarily huge, but it's functional and has a fair amount of space, lots of cabinetry, stuff like that. And clearly it has this big opening to the main living area, which has its pros and cons. It's great to just kind of be able to reach over, be able to communicate with each other if one of us is in the kitchen, but it also can have a lot of noise spill over. Leading back out from the kitchen through the dining area to the main living space. This is probably my favorite room in the house. We have 2 half-moon windows that let in so much natural light. This room is just so bright, and it has a fireplace, which is super nice too. I once loved this couch. It's now just having really bad times. Like, the cushions just aren't working very well, but it was once a very nice couch. Anyways, we have our coffee table and main entertainment center and this little storage ottoman that my brother got me for Christmas. This rubber plant Francisco got from a work event some time ago. We just have some photos up from travel and a canvas print from Japan. We've been growing some thyme in this little elephant, and we don't have anything in this dinosaur planter yet. We do also have some more photos up over here from various travels. This is mostly Europe, and then up there is China. Moving past the entertainment center, on top of our fireplace, we have my cat's ashes, a memento from China, and just some framed prints, and a piece of art that we had made from a photo we took in Egypt. Again, this room is so bright, and we have, besides the half moon windows, we have this large window here, and then leading over to here, we have the deck. We usually have these curtains open to let in as much natural light as possible. Connecting to the main living area, we have the master bedroom and another set of large windows here. And we have one of our dressers here. I recently relocated the Robo Vacuum over here. And then we have our bed and nightstand. When you first walk in, you'll see this large dresser here. And there's a master bath. Now, this table over here was a handmade desk that Francisco made while I was working from home, and I just have the computer propped up in here for now to be out of the way during this home tour. There's usually a computer on at this house at all times. Here's the master closet. It is a pretty good size, so I just have all of my clothes hung up in here. And on top I have some storage from previous trips that we've taken, and I have like my backlog of samples and just various beauty products and things like that. At the bottom here, this looks a bit cluttered, but it's just stuff to be sold on eBay. Then we have the master bath, and it's a double sink vanity here. We rarely use the sink, like I mostly just use this part of the bathroom. Just toilet in the corner here, we have a tub that is separate from the main shower area. And that is everything from this floor. Leading down from this main staircase, we have the lower level of the condo. We have Colby here in one of his favorite spots. No joke, he literally loves sitting here. Again, a nice view outside. We do not use the lower level patio as much. We do have this family of birds that has made a little nest in the upper corner of our deck here. First, coming off the stairs, we have our downstairs living area. I primarily use this as my workout space. I have like my workout gear and stuff here, and Francisco primarily uses this as a gaming space. We have our book collection here. I guess this is mostly my book collection. This is a very old sofa that we got probably 8 years ago, and it was very cheap when we first got it, and Francisco just sits on it for gaming, but it's definitely something we're planning to get rid of before we move. Back here we have the bar area. This is a table I got from my grandpa's house after he passed that I want to stain or something. Right now Francisco just has some older computers that he's doing some stuff with back here, and we've never really used it as like a bar. And then down here we have like a ton of boxes that have been put aside. I think they were originally for eBay purchases, but now they're probably going to be used for moving stuff. And then on the other side of the stairs is the downstairs bedroom, and I will be honest with you and tell you we've actually been sleeping down here instead of the upstairs master. Just because it's quiet and to have a little more space in between us and the upstairs neighbors, and we've had some noise issues with them, so and I'm a very sensitive sleeper. Here again we just have a shelf with a few little mementos and my noise machine. This dresser primarily has like office supplies in it, and this closet is like our primary storage closet. We have everything in here from our filing cabinet, and there's some candles, just some extra pillows, and like our tent and life jackets. We have travel stuff. Hold on, my cat's trying to get in here. I have my old DVDs and CDs down here, stuff that we need to get donated, and all of our Christmas stuff as well, and just my like totes of mementos from over the years. We were definitely blessed with large closets in this space. Connecting to this bedroom, we have another bath. This bathroom is a fair deal smaller than the upstairs master, but definitely bigger than the half bath. And again, just pretty standard here, pretty efficient use of space. And it has another entryway here that leads back out to the living area. And this is just one of our cabinets for games. I did recently try and get this a little bit better organized. It's pretty full. We have some game spillover over here as well. Leading in from the living room area, we have the basement. We sometimes just call this the fakement because it's like a fake basement. It's just kind of this weird space that we didn't really expect. Francisco primarily uses this for working out. As you can see, he has his workbench here and stuff, and I've joined him for a couple of workout sessions as well. He does feed the cats in here. Then we just have the like heater and the water heater, and then this is Francisco's kill room. Haha. He just has this big plastic sheet hanging here. From what I understand, he was trying to block out, so again, besides the noise issues that we have with the neighbors, they also smoke pot, and that smell just completely seeps into our home. So we tried to block it out with this plastic. So this is primarily a litter station for the cats. There is poop in there, so I won't get too detailed, but we just have like some general storage in here. Like here is our kayak and just some old like paint cans and stuff like that. And over here we just have old boxes and a lot of stuff that Francisco's really gonna have to go through. I'm hoping he's gonna kind of focus on that and dig into that this weekend. And then apparently just some more boxes back here, and that should be about everything. So that pretty much concludes our tour. We have lived here about 7 years now. For the most part, we've really enjoyed living here. As you can see out this window, like this is the view of the field that we have. We often get deer back there. The first year we saw several wild turkeys. I get lots of birds coming here. We really like the nature part of this place. As I mentioned, we have had some issues with the upstairs neighbors making noise and just other things that have drifted down to our condo. I guess that's probably not too rare for a stacked living situation, so it is what it is. We were recently informed that the condo owners would like to sell this place, so we aren't sure exactly how things are going to unfold in the coming weeks, but we are looking to leave here sooner rather than later. And we don't really want to be here for the showings, but I don't think there's going to be a way to really avoid that because it's going to happen sooner than we would like. But we are just going to be sad to leave here. We've lived here for the longest time than we've lived anywhere else as a couple, and Francisco even said he's lived here longer than he's lived anywhere else in his life. So it's definitely been a key part of our home, our key part of growing our family, and it's going to be sad to leave here. It's going to be sad to leave Cincinnati in general, but I think we've reached that point, and we'll see what the future holds.